There's a lot of wonderful architecture right here in New York City. Every time I see a high school student, sometimes a college student, I'm very surprised at some of the wonderful buildings that are right here in New York City that they haven't seen. So I think having exposure to architects and engineers and contractors gives high school students the incentive to, hey, let's go out and take a look at some of these buildings that are right here in our own city.
The buildings I look at on the street, I look at it differently. I think about everything that went into building each and every building in New York City. All the work that has to go in through, all the planning from the different engineers in the different fields.
They teach us to be open to new ideas, but they also teach us to be realistic, which is all part of the business perspective, per se, which I always enjoy. It's part of realism and being able to be creative at the same time.
I think the ACE mentorship program is unique because it's designed specifically for our industry to attract architects, constructors, and engineers into the building and construction industries in New York City and nationwide. And it was designed that way to engage, excite, and enlighten students on what our industry is all about, on things they take for granted, and waking up and taking tunnels and bridges and trains to work, and to educate them on that and to have them feel around and dabble in the different areas of the industry and to explore what avenue or what part of this industry they want to enter and accelerate that decision-making ability that some people postpone till they're 2 years in college.
What happens in ACE with the students is very, very similar to what happens in the real world when we work on projects. You do see within ACE, you'll see different skill sets emerge. You'll see certain students that are very, very interested and very good at working with the computer software, and so they own that part of the project. You'll see other students that are real idea people that just draft up lots and lots of ideas and kind of throw them out at the group to see how different members respond to it.
To be in the industry, you really have to be a team player. You have to like getting on with other people. It's not all about sitting at a desk and a computer and punching away numbers. It's all about meetings, collaboration, making decisions together as a team.
I never really presented in a large group of adults who are going to ask us questions. Participating in this program helped me with my confidence and speaking skills.
When they come up with these designs, they have to present it to the rest of the group. So they have to then talk about their design, they have to explain their concepts, and then the rest of the group ask questions. So there is that sort of jury or critiquing going on. So that really aids design thinking and decision making.
Each week when I come to ACE, the thing I look forward to most is seeing this transition when kids don't understand a problem to then understanding something and seeing them solve these problems. And each day there's always one of those wins.
Personally, as a mentor, I get a lot out of helping the students to understand what we do. I think not only do the individuals get so much out of being mentors, but it allows certainly our younger staff to really start to develop as leaders. They're leading teams where they might not do that in their day-to-day job. They're leading a team of 26 students suddenly. They have to come to an outcome, they have a project that they have to present at the end, and they're in charge. So it helps our staff members grow and develop their skills, as well as helping the students. And I think as a board member, you know, I'm so proud when I go to the final presentation and I see all these wonderful projects that the teams have done.
You get to meet such bright, dynamic mentees who challenge your thinking sometimes, or who have very challenging questions that you have to go back and think about.
This program helped me really organize my future, what plan for the future. So I know exactly where I want to go for college. I know different programs I want to apply to, maybe some internships.
We have had students that we've brought in as interns. We've actually hired 2 students from the ACE program. And some of the students who have been in our mentor program have gone on to receive, excellent scholarships towards college. So it's really a rewarding experience, and to try to follow them in their careers and get a sense for where they can go and and seeing the excitement in their eyes as they develop a program through the course of the year, it's a good experience.
Now that we have the ability to set up these programs and bring people into ACE, I think we're really going to have some impact on the future of our industry. It's a great give back, and it makes sense. It just does make sense to plant the seeds for the future.